What's up, YouTube? It's Josh Palaut, the RuneScape Felon, back again with the weekly Monday upload, despite the fact that I missed last week because we got caught up in being parents and I didn't get to remake it, and I just basically missed a week. And I'm here with Mrs. RuneScape Felon to see if she speaks prison slang. Now, unfortunately, we already recorded this video once with a different set of terms that were probably more common and more popular and funnier to people, but we had a mishap with the recording like we always do every single time that we ever record a video. So we're redoing it now using the worst camera on the front side of my phone, so I apologize for the quality. We need to be able to monitor this thing right now, so we got it facing towards us. But Karriss, are you ready for round 2?
Yes, I guess.
She's not very thrilled about the fact that the video didn't record because it did come out awesome, but I think this one's gonna be even better. So let's get started. We've got 10 terms, 10 prison slang, phrases and terms. What, babe?
Is that please?
Hopefully, yes, it will be even better. Got 10 phrases and terms that are exclusive to prison slang, at least I think so, to the best of my knowledge. Keep in mind, everybody, that local jails and federal and state prison probably have slightly varying slang. I was in federal prisons at medium high securities. Your county jail might call things something different. Honestly, don't know. But I'm pretty sure they're typically synonymous anyways. So, Karriss, do you think you're gonna do good?
I'm not sure.
You did pretty good the first time.
I did all right.
With the invisible video that no one will ever see.
I feel like those were probably more common. So.
A little bit. I had to reach a little bit this time, but I think you can do it. Some of them I know you'll know, and some of them you definitely won't. So, first off, baby, what does it mean if somebody's dirty?
Like, they have drugs on them?
No, but that's like on the street. Yeah, that's good. But nah, if you say somebody's dirty, that'd be like riding dirty is what they would call that. Like, man, I'm riding dirty right now. That means you got drugs on you and the cops could find them, but...
They're actually dirty?
No. That's a barbarian or a Viking. That's somebody that doesn't wash their ass or their clothes. They're a Viking. So if you say somebody's dirty, what does it mean?
You can't trust them.
Basically.
They're a snitch.
There you go, baby. Good job. It's pretty much the same thing as saying somebody's hot, like we talked about the first time. If you say his paperwork's dirty, that means he snitched on somebody. Or it could mean that they have a sex crime as well, but typically it just means that they're a snitch, you know. Man, he's dirty, bro. You don't mess with him, he's dirty. It just means that he's got messed up paperwork, he's a snitch, etc., etc. Good job, baby. You got that one. All right, if everybody walks out in the unit and they yell chow, what does that mean?
It's time for lunch.
Or breakfast
or
dinner.
Breakfast or dinner.
Time for lunch. Yes, baby.
It's
Pretty
time
much,
to
yes. Everybody comes out and they yell chow. That's an announcement to everybody. Time to eat. Some watered down gravy on top of a hard biscuit. Yay. Yeah, and you got about 2 minutes.
2 minutes?
I mean, you can typically take as long as you want. Really, in a sense, it's just that they'll lock you in the kitchen. Really, baby? They'll lock you in the kitchen. You'll get stuck there until the next move an hour later. So you need to eat fast, and you also have to make room for the next people coming in. Obviously, you know. Good job, baby. That's what chow is. Yes, chow means food. They're serving the institutional food. It doesn't mean you made some food. That's not chow. Chow is the food that they serve. What is a DooWop?
A DooWop? Is it like a dance?
No. Yeah, baby. Everybody in there doing synchronized, choreographed dances
like
in prison. We're all in there doing TikTok dances in federal prison, yes.
Apparently, it is a thing, no.
That's stupid. But anyways, what is a DooWop?
A DooWop. It's like a hairstyle.
No. What do you think we care about in there? Dances and our hair? My goodness, baby.
A DooWop is a DooWop. It's a nickname for somebody.
No.
I have no idea.
Okay, a DooWop is when you take a honey bun and you spread peanut butter on top of it.
Oh shit, you told me
You
about
put little
that.
pieces of chocolate on it, and you crunch up some M&Ms and sprinkle it on there and make like a cake out of it. It's a DooWop.
You told me about that.
Probably. There may be one for my 21st birthday when I was at Butner, my homies did.
Oh, what a great 21st birthday.
I mean...
But it is sweet.
It's better than nothing. It's better than what I was going to make for myself, which was a ramen noodle, you know, so... Yes, baby, a DooWop is a nasty, diabetic, coma-inducing...
I'll make you a DooWop.
Thanks, baby. I never want one again as long as I live, but that's a very sweet sentiment.
I'll make you...
That'll be next prison cooking video, an authentic DooWop. Everything you've ever made is better than the best DooWop that I ever had.
Is December 1st, so don't forget.
Yay. A week from today, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I turn 28 in a week. Woo! All right, you ready for the next one? What is a Shiv?
I've never in my life heard this, ever.
You might have heard it for Christmas trees. It's also something like what they call the pieces of wood you put in between the cranks on a Christmas tree to keep the wood in there. That's not what it means in prison.
I've never heard that either.
Okay, so you have no guess. Or are you going to try anyways?
Shiv. No, I did.
I can
Like
give you
shiver.
I can give no. I mean, it'll probably make you shiver. I can give you a synonym for it.
It's a drug.
No.
Well, you said it'll make you shiver.
I can give you a synonym for it, and you'll immediately know because everybody knows this
Okay.
one. It's the same thing as a shank.
Is it like a saw?
You don't know what a shank is?
It's like a knife.
Yeah,
Is it just a different term?
it's the same thing. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were saying it was close to
No, I
it.
said
Yeah, I
it's
know
the
what
same
you're
thing. It's the same thing as a shiv
Oh,
and a
okay.
shank, same thing. It is a homemade prison knife. Typically can be a piece of gate broken off from outside and sharpened on concrete. Pieces of
That's
plastic
scary.
even. You can saw it off your bed and get a chunk of metal. It's just something that'll put holes in you,
Have
basically.
you ever made one?
No, I didn't make one. I got handed one time. Be sure to check out my video. I almost had to stab someone, which Karriss clearly hasn't watched.
I have
No, I
seen
never
that
made one.
yes.
I never made I never had to make a shank. No, I never felt the need to. What's an OG?
Like a original, like your homie?
Not necessarily homie. Well, you're pretty close.
Like people from your hometown?
No, that's your homie. That's your
They're from your
homeboy.
prison?
No.
Oh, they're from your prison? What the fuck?
Yeah, we're from the same prison. Yeah, I know. We're sitting right next to each
I
other.
know. I didn't know what else.
Okay. OG.
I don't know any other term for OG.
It
besides
basically
original.
means it's shorthand for original gangster. So it normally means somebody that's been locked up for 15 or 20 years, or it can just be used to
original
refer to
gangster.
old people. It can also be a slang term for old people.
Your original homie, and it's pretty much the same thing, huh?
No, your homie is somebody from your state.
Okay, so okay.
So an OG is like an old person or somebody that's
They
been locked up.
literally mean homie, like your
Homie and homeboy, yeah, it that means somebody from your state. Like
so
I
they
was
take
in,
it literally.
I was in prison in Alabama, you know, at first in Talladega, Alabama. My homies were from Mississippi. If you're from Mississippi, you're my homeboy. If you're not from Mississippi, you can be my best friend in the world, but you're not my homeboy. Homeboy means they're from your state.
How long did it take you to catch on to that?
Not that long. I think it was one time I was like, oh, that's my homie over there. And they're like, oh yeah, he's from Mississippi too. And I was like, nah. You got a call from Los Angeles. I hung up. Okay, yeah.
Spam.
So an OG is original gangster. Just means somebody's been locked up a really long time. Or it can be an old person that's done a lot of time too, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's really a term of respect, you know? It just means that he's older and wiser and probably shakes more people than you. Yeah. All right, what does it mean to get poked?
To get it in the booty?
No, baby. That's not what it means. I knew you were going to go there. As soon as I typed that, I was like, she's going to say it's a sex thing.
I mean, it sounds like it, doesn't it?
No. Yes, it does. But that's not what it means here.
To get poked, like.
Jimmy got poked up on the rec yard.
Oh, he got beat up.
Nope.
He got high.
Nope.
He got searched.
No.
Okay, fucking tell me shit. Like punched?
Nope.
What the fuck? Stab.
There you go, baby. You got poked up. You got poked full of holes. Why you look like that?
Because that's such a fucked up term for that.
You can call it scratched, poked, whatever. They pushed it on him. Means you got stabbed.
Fucking poked? Like, it's so fucked up because it sounds so, like, innocent.
It doesn't when you've been in prison. It doesn't sound innocent to me at all.
Innocent.
I'm innocent all of a sudden?
You got poked on Facebook.
No. No. Prison
still a
slang,
thing?
nobody's ever been poked on
Is
Facebook.
that still a thing?
I don't think so. But I don't know. I barely ever look at Facebook at all. So yeah, poked means stabbed. He got poked up. They scratched him. They poked him. You know, it means he got stabbed out there. You look just terrified by that
That
one,
was
huh?
like, that caught me off guard, I'm not gonna lie.
Good job, baby. You got it, though. No, you didn't, actually. I had to tell you. But still, you were like, punched. I'm over here acting like I'm stabbing you. You're like, I mean, you got
I
punched.
mean, I would
Who
never-
punches like this?
Me?
What the hell?
I would never expect that.
That's
at
what it meant.
all.
All right, you ready for the next
God.
one?
Alright.
What does it mean to suitcase something?
To stash something, like, hide it.
Yes, that's part of it.
It's like a hiding spot.
Where do you hide it when you suitcase something?
In your hiding spot.
Which is?
Shit, in the mattress?
Nope.
In the back of the toilet?
Nope. There's no back of the toilet.
Fuck.
It's just a pipe that goes from the bottom of the bowl to the wall.
In the ceiling. I'm assuming
You're just gonna keep guessing places you could possibly hide things.
Okay,
I'll tell you this
where?
much. You might be in a cell that's got no toilet or no mattress or nothing in it, but you got a suitcase.
What the fuck?
You
Tell me.
suitcase it. You put it in your prison pocket. You catching on yet?
Oh, fuck.
Whoop! Oh yeah. What, baby? You
Put it
suitcased
in your ass.
Yeah, there you go, baby. Suitcasing it means
It took me a minute.
transfer contraband in your rectal cavity. Yes, baby, that's what suitcasing it is. You better suitcase that. You all right there? This is the reality, all right? This is the reality of prison. It's the reality of prison, yes.
Why can't they just say it like it is? They gotta be sneaky.
Why is there prison
sneaky?
slang for everything? It's a whole other language, you know?
I guess so.
I mean, look, it took me, when we realized we didn't record the first 16 terms, it took me 50 seconds to come up with 10 more. You know, there's a whole universe of slang for everything. So that's what suitcasing it is. I mean, shove it in your booty. It's a good way to transfer things between prisons, because if it's not metal, it won't show up on the metal detector. But that's another reason why they make you bend over and cough when you're transferring facilities or if you're getting searched. Because if you have a shank shoved up your butt, which people do, yes, they do that, you can't bend over, because if you bend over, it'll cut your intestines. So they tell you to bend over and cough. Coughing makes
Did
it
they
clench.
not realize it's gonna happen? That they're gonna tell them to do that?
Yeah, but I mean, you gotta hold out to the very end. You might get pegged up on the rec yard and they pull you over here and make you bend over and cough. You don't know, you know? People keep it on them up there.
How the fuck do you get that up your ass without it hurting?
I don't know. Wrap it up some kind of way. But they do it.
God.
And that's why they tell you to bend over, because if you bend over, it could cut you. So people won't bend over. They'll say, I'm not bending over, no. And then they're like, you got a knife in your booty.
That is something I would
Necessity
never,
is the mother of
ever
invention.
want up there.
Have you ever heard that phrase? Necessity is the mother of invention. Basically means you will come up with a way to do something if it needs to be done. So, your prison pocket, your mussy. You keep it in your mussy.
I'd rather get stabbed than do that.
Dang, Karriss. All right, what does it mean if somebody hits the deuces?
They're going to take a shit.
Oh,
Hell, that's what it means out here.
not hit the deuces. That's taking a deuce or dropping a deuce. This is something the CO does. Hit the deuces.
Like, I don't know.
Okay, hitting the deuces.
Give me a hint.
There really is no hint. I'll just tell you.
Okay.
All COs have walkie-talkies on their hip. They have an emergency response button on there, which means that every single employee of the prison that is even remotely available has to run towards the coordinates where it went off. If their walkie-talkie is turned 90 degrees, it automatically goes off, because that means they either got punched, you know what I mean, or knocked down, or somebody took it and dropped it on the floor. It'll automatically trigger it. But hitting the deuces means they sound off the alarm, and you'll look out the window and you see every CO at the prison running towards you for whatever happened. Every time there's a fight, they got to hit the deuces, you know. Every time there's a major lockdown, they hit the deuces. Everybody comes running.
Interesting.
Everybody, if you're on the rec yard and they hit the deuces, you have to hit the dirt. Everybody has to get
So
down.
is that just a term for inmates, or do they call that?
I think that they call it an emergency response, but they say it too, you know.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I've heard a CO talking casually in a group of inmates and say something like, oh, Freddie over there likes to hit the deuces, you know. I mean, they know we call it that. But
They picked it up.
it's inmate slang, yeah.
Inmate.
For them, it's called triggering an emergency response, which doesn't have a ring to it. But we call it hitting deuces. And if you're out on the rec yard, like you're walking out to the rec yard and there's a fight or something and they hit the deuces, everybody has to get on the ground. They'll come running and you hear them all screaming, get on the ground, hit the dirt, hit the dirt. It means you gotta lay down on your stomach and keep your arms out because they hit the deuces. That happened like my very first day at Talladega. This Mexican dude got jumped by like 3 other Mexican dudes and they hit the deuces and they were all yelling, get on the ground. And I like took a knee and they almost came at me. And one time I was going to visitation to see my mom and they hit the deuces while I was going to visit. I was like the only person walking outside because you can go to visit anytime, you know, even when the pound's closed. I was walking to visitation and somebody hit the deuces in the unit right behind me. So I'm walking with my little khakis on and my little boots on, going to go see my mom. And I look up and there's 15 COs running straight at me. And I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I put my hands up and started getting on the ground there and they just ran right past me. Didn't say anything to me. And I was like, okay, that was a fucked up coincidence. I was over here just going to go see my mom. Yeah, it's just my luck. They hit the deuces in the unit that I was walking past. So they're all running straight towards that unit. I thought they were coming at me.
We know.
So I just put my hands up. I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. I'm not doing anything. I'm going to visit. I thought that I'd gone out of bounds, you know, or something like that. They didn't know that I was going to visit. So I'm like, I'm going to visit. I'm going to see my mama, please. And they ran right past me. Didn't say shit to me.
We all know how your luck used to be.
Yes.
It's a lot better now.
And you can't tell by my wife. My luck's gotten a lot better. Lip gloss, yummy. This is the very last one, baby. What does it mean if you start bucking?
Fuck.
What, baby?
I wanted to do better.
Baby, oh, sweet.
Okay, give me a hint. I want to get it right.
One time, me and my cellmate Art had to buck because they put us in a cell that had shit on the walls.
Hard to fight.
That if you're bucking somebody else, yeah, that can be fighting, yes, but this is not quite fighting, no.
You had to go at him?
No, that's what I'm saying. We're not fighting each other. It's got nothing to do with me and him.
Oh, you tapped out. You were like, I gotta get out of here?
No. Quite the opposite.
He's gotta get out of there.
No, baby, it was nothing between me and him. We're on the same team. Me and him are on the same team when we're bucking.
Alright, well.
It means you're resisting the police. You cover up your windows, start breaking the rules, start throwing shit out under your door, kicking the door, screaming and hollering, pissing under the door, throw piss in the COs. Yeah, we bucked really hard whenever they put us in a cell that was covered in shit because they had a mentally ill guy in there, and mentally ill people love, for some reason, playing with their fecal matter. So they'd spread it all over the walls and stuff like that, and they put us in there without cleaning it first. Mm-hmm. And so we were in the shoe because we got caught with a cigarette because Talladega's petty as hell. And you have windows on your cell door in the shoe, and you're not allowed to cover that or obstruct that in any way. They have to legally be able to lay eyes on you at any time. So the first way you buck is you cover up the window. At that point, they'll open up your bean hole, the food slot in the door, and if they can't see through there, then they're gonna do what's called get the Ninja Turtles, which is where they all go put on the riot gear and get the spray and the paintball guns and all that stuff, or the beanbag guns, and then they'll come and they'll tell you they're gonna forcefully extract you if you don't comply, if you don't cuff up, which means put your hands in the bean hole and get your cuffs on so they can open the door safely. They're not supposed to open that door if you don't have handcuffs on. Mm-hmm. If you don't have handcuffs on and they open that door, they're coming in with riot gear to keep you subdued. You know, they're gonna spray you with mace, they turn off the air conditioning in the whole shoe so the mace doesn't go in there. You know, they turn off all that. That's when you know stuff's about to go down, when they turn off the air conditioner.
I mean, isn't that the whole point though? You want to be taken out of there?
Well, yeah, but you get a whole bunch of shots. You get a whole bunch of disciplinary reports for it. You get like several 100 series, resisting an officer, resisting direct order, disorderly
Why'd you do it?
disruptions and
You
stuff.
just didn't care?
I mean, they needed to clean the fucking cell. We did. It's not our fault that we got put in there, you know?
For it?
No, actually we didn't, because what happened was they got the Ninja Turtles right up to our door, and we got our faces covered up with t-shirts for the mace, you know? And we got our mattresses, you know? So as soon as they pop open the door, they pop open the door, we're standing there on our mattresses, we got our face covered up looking like some straight warriors, even though we're both little skinny white kids, you know? And they turned the corner and they pointed that damn beanbag gun at my cellmate, and as soon as he saw that, he hit the dirt, like immediately. I mean, like it crumbled like a piece of paper, like instantly, as soon as they came around the corner. And I had never even bucked before. I was following his lead on this, and he's saying we need to do this. So when I see him go down, I did the same thing. I threw my mattress on the ground, laid on top of it, put my hands behind my back. And then they were just laughing. So they didn't actually even write us up in the end, because it was just more of humiliating that they came that deep and we chickened out as soon as they opened the door. But that's what bucking is. Bucking is, you know, like resisting the cops. Even if they come to try and like put you in the shoe for drugs or something like that, and they go to cuff you up and you start fighting them, you're bucking on them, you know? That's why all the time, I guess you didn't pick up on it, but when Lena wakes up in the middle of the night and she will not go back to sleep, she's partying and all that and just like rolling around and hollering, I always say she's bucking. That's what she's doing.
Is that why you say
she's
it?
resisting authority and going against the grain. That's why I say that, because the people be bucking.
Oh my God.
Our daughter always bucks in the middle of the night. She always starts bucking on us, and that's why I always say that, yeah. I say, she's bucking.
That's going to be even more funny.
Yeah, she's always bucking on us, because she's 6 months old and she doesn't like to sleep any more than she has to. But,
no, she doesn't.
Man, did we have one ordeal trying to film this video, everybody? I hope you guys have enjoyed this very, very much. I'd like to thank my sweet wife for knowing her prison slang. She watches lots of 60 Days In and Love After Lockup, so I'm not surprised that she knew a pretty good bit of it. Maybe I'll do a video on the 17 terms that I did, or 16 terms I used in the invisible video that did not get recorded.
Yeah.
It'd just be interesting for me to, you know, break down some prison slang, I guess. If you guys are interested, just let me know in the comments.
Those were some good ones.
Yes.
So.
I thought they were pretty great.
These were good too, but...
These were good, but we can cover a wider spectrum here, you know. But I appreciate it, everybody. Make sure if you are subscribed to please turn on the notifications. I've never said that on this channel, I don't believe. I'm pretty sure that I've never said hit the bell. But obviously the more views, the better. What, baby?
So why are we so far away from each other?
I don't know. You were off in Narnia over there. I was just chilling. But lately on Twitch, guys, I'm kind of burnt out on RuneScape. I'm trying to dabble back into it. I've been playing Zelda, doing Breath of the Wild for the first time on Twitch. It's been a great time, so be sure to come hang out on twitch.tv/jpalault. We very much hope to see you there. We got the Discord, we got the tweet, we got the gram, we got all that down there below, guys. Thank you to the Patreon supporters, the $10 a month full-fledged convict and up club, or I guess that one's actually felony, convicted felon club is $10, and then full-fledged convict is $20. You guys will all be in the end of the video here, so thank you very much for helping me pay my light bill to keep this light on, to keep this phone charged, to make these videos, and also my internet bill so I can upload them in the first place. I really appreciate that, guys. You have no idea. Thank you for supporting our family. Anything to add, Karriss?
Let us know how you guys did.
Yeah, let us know if you guys knew any of this slang ahead of time. Let's see who the biggest full-fledged convict really is, you know?
Be honest, though.
Yeah, be honest. Don't be like, I knew all that, unless you know, already done a piece or something like that in the feds. Like I said, that's just what I know from federal prison slang. I don't know if county jails might differ or state slang could be different, but that's how it was where I was. So we love you guys, man. We'll be back very, very soon. I'm sorry that I missed the upload last week. I will make sure that that does not happen again. Thank you to all the new people. Please leave a comment. At least it helps the algorithm. And, you know, like and subscribe and all that good stuff. I love you, Karriss.
I love you.
We love you guys. We love you guys. As we just said, had some more technical difficulties, but stay happy, stay free, and most importantly,
stay safe.
Stay safe. We'll see you guys next week. Love you guys. Shout out to Patreon. Be back soon.